What did Alicia Keys say when she was playing Riichi Mahjong? Some people wanna run, but I just want to call upon on the red 5 tile, 'cause it's my half-flush style. Some people wanna con, 'cause they want more than 2 Han. Goku's son is Gohan. Lindsay's name is Lohan, yeah. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. I don't know. Sorry, I just got too aware of who I was and what I was doing. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. How have we been playing lately? We've been having our ups and downs, okay? The epic highs and lows of high school Mahjong are definitely in effect. Not only that, I currently, your boy is injured, okay? Let me tell you about this story as we load into a 4th player South game. Hope you've been, thank you for all the kind comments about the you know, the piano song intros lately. They're really nice and they make me want to keep doing them. So I really appreciate that. I ate S-word yesterday, or yesterday morning. I woke up at 7 a.m. feeling like P. Diddy. No. I felt like my normal self. It was a Sunday. I woke up. I was like, hey, my significant other, I am going to, and that's how we talk to each other. I am going to go outside for a run. I'm going to go for a run. Against my better judgment, I'm going to go for a run. My shoelaces from my running shoes, and maybe you see where this is going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or this can be our pair. I kind of want to save the west one for later. Just in case, you know, we draw another one or something, it'll be Pog Rich. I'm sure where you can see where this is going. My running shoes, the laces are way too long. Someone at the factory made a mistake and accidentally, instead of giving me a normal pair of running shoes, gave me an oops, all laces kind of deal, right? 1 tile away from 10 pie, by the way. Probably should just toss the west wind then if that's the case, but we're hoping for an 8 of bamboo so we can have a double-sided weight at the end. Anyway, okay, I've been screaming a lot too. I've been screaming a lot, but this is Riichi Pinfu red 5. Wow, okay, that's good. As the dealer, my shoelaces are too long. Even though I double knotted them, you know, you tie them once and then you tie them again. One of my feet went into the hoops of the other shoelace and I Humpty Dumpty took a massive fall. I am Humpty Dumpty. I fell on the sidewalk. I scraped the ever-loving heck out of my right knee, my left hand, which is good because my Mahjong playing hand is my right hand, and my shoulder somehow. I apparently, like, I can only assume, because it happened in slow motion, but I can only assume that my injuries are from, like, me, and we're gonna sumo this one, by the way. Me on the ground of the sidewalk, just like rubbing my body against the hard concrete. I have no idea how I'm this scraped up, and oh my goodness. This is a farm to table dealer Mongon. All right, game. You wanna be nice to me after all this time. I see you. You wanna try to woo me back with those lovely eyes of yours. Okay. 4 small wins. What do I do here? What do I do here? I think I gotta play this one normally, unfortunately. Anyway, rhyming like MF Doom over here. Anyway. I was like 3 blocks. Oh my God, we would have had it too. I was like 3 blocks away from my home. So I ran back with like a bloody everything. I was bleeding profusely, okay? And there were like, MFers are really out here going for walks at like before 8 a.m., which is, no, you should be inside, like on TikTok right now, okay? Why are you outside? I'm gonna throw the 1 here. This hand doesn't win. I'm just gonna keep some of my undertiles because maybe if we do win it, it's gonna be wildly pog rich. And I had to like avoid people and just hope that they wouldn't notice that an injured gentleman was running amongst them. luckily my significant other was here, as mentioned previously, and she helped. Like, I jumped in the shower. It was the most painful shower of my life. She ran to CVS because I didn't have any big band-aids, and she got me a bunch of big band-aids, which I was very, very grateful for. Anyway, the moral of this story is, be careful. You can do that thing with your shoelaces where you can tuck them into the shoe itself if you have a lot of excess fiber. What is this? What is this going on? What is this feeling so sudden and new? I'm going to discard this. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm folding this hand. I'm folding this hand. This hand doesn't win. This player is discarding some really good stuff. I'm not going to get into a shootout with them and lose the family farm, okay? I'm about to play this hand Omega normally. Haha, unless... I mean, unless... but also it's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence per chance. Wow. Okay, so this is a little bit funny. This feeling inside. We actually need the 3 of bamboo, but it's not like we're gonna get the 3 of bamboo anytime soon. I mean, now we have a 2, 4, 6 shape, and suddenly he's pushing. Suddenly Seymour is pushing the tile. Okay. Can I tell you something really sad? Yesterday night, this is at the end of the day after I fell. I took a shower and then I got into bed at the end of the night. Dude, last night, it was so painful, I couldn't fall asleep. Isn't that this? I mean, it's unbelievably sad. I was like, I was just like softly just like in pain in bed. Do you know what I mean? And we should maybe just be folding here in case someone has like a Domitan monster hand. I don't know. We could very well be folding here. Maybe we chi a 3 and chi a 7 and chi a pet and hopefully just go for a, you know, end of the game tenpai. Nah, sure. I'll discard some west winds, maybe against my better judgment, but I'm not sure. We could chi into a 3 or chi into a 7 and get into an all simples tenpai. That doesn't seem that bad to me. I'll discard the 8 of circles. I'm most scared about what this person is doing. I'm a little bit scared of what you're doing. You haven't discarded very many circle tiles besides the first, so I'm a little bit scared there. Yeah, your boy's not doing so hot, okay? So I'm trying to take it easy on myself this week, like an Adele song. And I mean, this is Suji to the 1. I'll push with the 1 if we can get into tenpai by the end of this hand. Okay, we get another draw, which, I mean, we're not gonna get into tenpai unless someone pawns again, unless left lord pawns again, which I wouldn't hate. Again, the chance to get into tenpai here would be great. We're not gonna get it because even if we could chi on the last tile, the game doesn't let us chi. Okay, they were waiting on circle tiles, not our read necessarily, but yeah, I'm glad that we didn't deal in. Was this Pinfu? Holy moly! This seemed. Oh no, this was a closed wait. Very strange. Very, very strange. Okay. Ooh, 4 pairs in her hand. And okay, I mean, this is a hand that can actually win, right? Unfortunately, like a lot of our, I don't really want any of these honor tiles. We have 5 shapes in our hand. A lot of these shapes aren't great. Like the double pair weight, I could do without a double pair weight. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs in our hand. No album out. We could go for 7 pairs still. Anyway, the point is, I'm gonna take it. Oh, I'm gonna take it easy on myself this week. I'm gonna maybe try to wait on the west wind if I can, right? If we draw into a 7 or a 4 right now, I think I'm calling Riichi. I think I'm calling Riichi and waiting on the west wind. A tale as old as time. I mean, yeah, this hand suddenly just got very, very exciting, right? Oh, don't make me do it, dude. 4 concealed triplets in this economy? I don't think it's right, dude. I genuinely don't think it's right. I mean, it is our 1 Yakuman that we've gotten, and apologies if you can hear some of the noise outside. I think someone's doing some construction or some work out there. I apologize. Could have gone for all triplets here. Call me Chibli. The way I'm thinking about Toy right now. I say that not derogatory, by the way. I say that with the most joy and admiration in the world. Anyway, yeah, I'm in pain. I'm actually in pain. Here's oh, I can't, dude. We might have had the 4 concealed, but I don't think it's right. There's a reason it's a Yakuman, okay? There's a reason they call it a Yakuman and not just oh yeah, it happens every other hand in Mahjong, okay? It's extremely unlikely. Right Lord Pawns, the 3 of bamboo. Maybe this is just an all simples play. I can't be super certain here. I can't even be super salad. If people need to engineer better band-aids, okay? Because if you're going to fall, maybe try to avoid falling on your hand and your knee, because these are moving joints, and no matter, like, we can put a person on the moon, but we cannot, and I mean not, figure out how to make a waterproof band-aid that actually stays on, okay? Because you have to like curve your hand, and you have to curve your knee, and you have to curve your bullet if you're in the Matrix or whatever, right? Oh, okay, this is very scary. I think we start folding here. This could be a half flush in the bamboo tile, in the bamboo suit as well. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a little bit of folding here. This 4 is certainly not gonna come out of our hand. This 9 probably can. Like, they need oh, this is a little bit risky, but I'm gonna throw the white dragon here. They need something in order to be able to win this hand, right? So I think it's all simps, and I think this 9 should be safe. It's just making me nervous, because they could also have a all triplets hand, right? As mentioned previously. It's very, very, very spicy when someone calls a con. Anyway. Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. Dude, I got too many things going on in my life too. I was like, you know how like there's that Parks and Recreation episode where Ron Swanson is like, I don't want to deal with meetings. Like, I just don't want to like see people. So I put them all on one day, and he thought it was a day that didn't exist, like March like 32nd, but it was actually like a real date that very much does exist. That's what I did to myself tomorrow. I was like, you know what? I don't really want to get people examining the crawl space for mold, but if I do, maybe I'll just schedule the plumber on the same day, and maybe I'll just schedule like a secondary mold inspection, the name of my slam poetry album. Okay, very interesting con at the end, but I guess that's okay. You can't rob a closed con unless it's 13 orphans, so I don't hate that play. I don't hate that play necessarily, but they had to be sure that their tile that they were gonna drop was safe, right? Okay, dealer stays the same. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Anyway, I have too many things going on tomorrow. Like, I have 3 different services potentially coming over, and that's not necessarily a bad thing in and of itself, but I like to keep things very, very clean. So if anyone ever enters and takes a foot inside my space with shoes on, I'm like, I clock that. I'll ask them, hey, can you maybe, do you have shoe covers or anything? But if they say they don't, I'm not gonna make a big stink about it, okay? You're maybe gonna help me out. You're doing a free inspection. I understand that your time is not free either. So if they don't have shoe covers, I clock it in my mind. I'm like, I got a Swiffer that. Here's the thing. I scheduled my day of many events before Humpty Dumpty took a giant fall, okay? And so now I'm like, oh no, like I might not be able to Swiffer to the best of my ability afterwards, because it's gonna drive searing pains into my heart. Anyway, please leave your sympathies in the comment section below. I'm not really asking for your sympathy, but if I was, would that really be the worst thing in the world? If I really was like, which I'm not, but if I really was like, hey, I need to hear some kind things. So if you want to leave those in the comments, please do. If I genuinely said that, would that be the worst thing in the world? Nah, dude, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to want to be heard and to be validated, you know? That's fine. This hand does not win. I'm gonna lose to this all symbols hand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start huge folding. We're gonna close our eyes and make believe that planet Earth turns slowly and that Left Lord has just called Riichi, okay? I don't wanna deal into it. Just kidding, I'm gonna push a little bit just in case our hand comes together. Uh-oh, he's pushing against his better judgment. Yeah. See? Tenpai. I knew it, you knew it, we all knew it. We're not gonna deal into this 3-han, 4-han, jeez Louise. A fake Mangan kind of a hand. Would hate to be the dealer right now. It just reminds me of like high school. I don't know if Zoomers, oh my, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we go for it here, right? 9 unique orphans? I think we go for it. Why not? We need an Eastwind in our hand. And hopefully we can get that, but this feels okay. Red 5, no thank you. I mean, this is a pretty obvious start, right? Either I'm going for a flush in the circle suit, or I'm going for something zuztastic, like the 13 orphans that I know is possible. All right, sure. I'll close my eyes and make believe that I'm going for the half flush in the circle suit, because like, if we have to bail or we continuously draw circle tiles, it's not a bad backup plan, right? Oh, and look at this. It's not a terrible situation we've got right now. This is a pretty valuable hand. If we discard the Dora, though, which I kind of want to do because we're going for 13 orphans. If we discard the Dora, the people are going to know that we're going for 13 orphans. Like this intro is very, very obvious. I'm about to get arrested for indecent exposure. The way how naked my hand looks right now. I mean, oh my God, these are good tiles too. I'm just gonna throw them all away. I'm gonna throw them all away, dude. It's orphans time. Keep in mind, if someone calls Riichi, we fold 100%. That's the good thing about 13 orphans, is that it's extremely, extremely easy to fold. How are we feeling about this? I'm actually gonna throw all the tiles that are even remotely close to the Dora first, and then we can talk about some of these other tiles. The thing about asking for empathy reminded me of this thing, and I don't know if Zoomers will have heard of it. It's a blog called Post Secret. Now, I don't know. Oh no, all the nines. All my apes gone? Oh, all the nines gone. Okay, so we have to like reevaluate our game plan. The game plan is to just fold, but maybe go for a half outside hand or something along those lines. So all the nines are gone. Maybe they were doing that in a coordinated attempt to crush my 13 orphans hand. Okay, fair enough. That's a huge bummer. We could have gotten another Yakuman. This is pretty close, right? Whoa, okay. I mean, it's not necessarily totally SOL, right? We could still cobble together a winning hand. We've discarded a lot of tiles that, you know, maybe all of this causes some damage to other players because they need these tiles. I don't know. It's a little bit risky, right? As soon as a crosslord starts throwing good tiles, we have to just assume that they're in Tenpai. I'm not gonna go for the half outside hand anymore. Let's just see if we can't slide into Tenpai, you know? Some people slide into first base. I slide into Tenpai. We are not the same. Sure, I'll keep a 4. I mean, the 4 is really risky. It's close to the door, the 3 of circles. All right, they're cheating and they throw an 8. This comes from I hate to say this, but this comes from like a 5-6 shape, right? Or I don't know. It could come from a 4-6-8 shape. I'm not sure. I'll throw an eastern. We're probably not gonna get it here. They call Riichi on the 4 of circles. 4 of circles is safe. Wow, a crosslord without any hesitation just pushes. Maybe they see something that I don't. How many 4s are available? I mean, 3 4s are available. They probably don't have a 2-3. Wow, it was a double pair weight on the 1 of bamboo. Holy moly. I swear this game is about Mahjong. I don't know what any of this is. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's good news for us, right? Second place and third place are hot swapping points like you're a Keychron Q1. That's good. We're still in first, baby. All right, green dragon is the Dora. That's incredible. We're probably going to want to keep hold of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, if we draw another green dragon, that could be nice as even just a pair, right? A Riichi hand with the green dragon as a pair. I'm gonna wait and see here. If we draw into a 3 or like, if we draw into a tile around the 2 or a tile around the 7, that'll dictate what we start getting rid of first. All right. I mean, it's weird, but we can do this. All simples is a possibility here. Wow, very strange hand, but it's starting to brim with value here. We could chi that. Real voice reveal, by the way. I don't think it's right, because why buy the cow when you can chi for free? I don't know about this one, but if we draw into a 6 of bamboo, we can call Riichi and wait on a 6 or a 9. That's not that bad. There's a 9 that we would kind of like to have. I mean, maybe, right? Like we could wait on a 6 or a 9 here. It's worse because we have 2 of the 6s here, so it's not necessarily great. But this could be, the advantage about this hand is that we could go into all simples very, very easily. And if we draw into a 5 of bamboo or something, we'll be very, very happy to see it. Left Lord has a scary hand. Arguably, I should not have gotten rid of the green dragon. For what? All simples? Oh, lordy, Yusong, why do this? Why do this? For all simples, red 5? I'm really betting the family farm on all simples, red 5? No even Sanshoku, no 6, 7, 8? Ay. I'll be Furry 10 Gaming if I'm doing that. Well, she'll be coming around the mountain. Okay. I mean, we could still win this hand. If someone calls Riichi, we definitely fold though, right? Like, this is arguably a mistake to even push like this. Okay, no Yaku there. That makes the decision easy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, post secret. I'm so sorry. I have the memory of a goldfish, and they're so rewarded. Absolutely rewarded. So post secret, leave a comment if you know what post secret is. It was a blog spot website where people would send in postcards with secrets about themselves, and then they would all get compiled and posted on this website. What is this? What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not even enough for orphans, dude. All right, what we do, I think, is we try to do a half flush in the circle suit, because we're not gonna, this hand is garbage, dude. We don't win this hand normally. We get rich or die trying. This is the die trying part, I suppose. It was a great website if you were a moody teen, okay? If Tumblr wasn't hitting hard enough for you, which, don't get me wrong, I was on there as well, but if it wasn't hitting hard enough, you gotta move on to post secret. And it's just basically people will send in a postcard and like on a typewriter or on like, you know, or like Microsoft Word, you print out some statements that you can cut out, and it's just like, I'm still thinking about you. And it's like a postcard of like a stormy night. And you know, look, you can laugh all you want, but as a moody teen reading that, you're just like, holy moly, someone gets it, you know? It's sentimentality is not a bad thing. That's honestly one of the saddest things about oh, okay, I'm gonna get on my soapbox a little, okay? The fact that the fact that almost all the, oh, how do I want to say this? Obviously, the patriarchy is bad news for everyone, and in fact has caused a lot of damage for people, namely not men, over the many centuries in which this system of power has existed. One of the particular things that I've noticed recently is people not being able to be sentimental, people not being able to be emotional, ruins things for everybody. It ruins things for everybody. Like the fact that, you know, a lot of the dudes that I know, like, just like have a hard time, and this is myself included, absolutely myself included, have a hard time being sentimental or like emotional. That's not good for anybody, okay? That's like, it's sometimes it's important to be sad and to be like angry and to not necessarily lose your temper, but just to be upset and angry. Like, that is 100% okay, you know? Anyway, am I saying that dudes not being able to be emotional is like the #1 casualty of the patriarchy, the part where it's caused the most damage? Absolutely not, dude. Absolutely not. But it makes me sad to think about how, like, it's caused a lot of damage in my own relationships and in my own life, you know? I'm only speaking from my, or I should only speak from my experience, right? Anyway, it really hurt when I fell. I'm not saying that because, you know, of the falling necessarily, per se, you know, per se Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Okay, what is this? Okay, Right Lord calls Riichi. This is bad news bears for us because the Green Dragon is a live tile in the late game, and I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, someone's in Tenpai. How is this? Is this 3 concealed triplets? 3, Dora! I was like, why is this a big hand? Would hate to be the dealer right now. Oh my goodness. All right, that was our last chance at the dealer spot, but you'll notice that we're still neck and neck for first place, right? I mean, ever since that first hand, we haven't really gotten easy wins, but you know, if it was easy, everyone would do it, right? Anyway, that was my PSA, or not really PSA, just my plea that we can all we'll try to be a little bit more emotional. You know, not in a reckless way, because you can also use your emotions in a manipulative and reckless way, but that's not what I mean at all. Did anyone else see the Mario movie lately? a weird emotional spot. It's like when Bo Burnham in his like stand-up comedy routines is like, how am I gonna dig my way out of this one? You created a very weird energy. There's no one else to blame. I'm the only one talking. The thing that I will say that is weird though, like the post-secret line, sometimes I'll be talking and then I'll forget because something exciting in the game happens. And then like 3 days later, I'm like, oh my God, I never finished my train of thought on X, Y, and Z in that one Mahjong video. And if that is the case, if I've just truly like denied you of a line of conversation that I was like really excited about, I'm genuinely very sorry. You have to understand, when someone calls Riichi, it makes my brain neurons activate. What are we doing here, by the way? I mean, we should just be discarding the 5. I want to guarantee a Riichi Pinfu hand with this 4-5 and 5-6 shape. This is not that bad, right? We've got some stuff going on here. I'll throw the 8. It's close to the door, right? And it's safe right now, and I don't want it to get dangerous later. Left Lord taking a brief stroll through the Shadow Realm, discarding so many character tiles. I'm not sure what that's about necessarily. I'm gonna discard the 5. I'm gonna try to call Riichi on this, right? Because we want this to be our pair, and we want our Riichi Pinfu hand. Do we even just keep this hand closed? I mean, we could keep this real voice reveal, by the way. We could keep this hand closed. It would be Pinfu, red 5, Dora. And if we sumo, that's 4 Han. It's not bad. But if we Riichi, it's so much better. Just think about the points, dude. Think about getting the cool cat avatar in your match history. That's not worth nothing. Yo, can I say something too? And this is gonna date the video a little bit, but in the Discord, trusted community member, I mean, I don't know if I want to say their username because I don't know if they want to be acknowledged, but just know that salute emoji ran some stats on how I've been playing, and number one there's like a website that you can find your Riichi Mahjong stats. If you just Google Mahjong Soul stats, I think you'll be able to find it. Number one, it was incredibly funny because apparently, and this is the website's words, not mine, my busting rate was very, very low. Number one, that's private information, okay? You do not have clearance to know about how and when I bust. Secondly, let me get into Tenpai. I can't believe we didn't get into Tenpai this entire game. A Crossler takes it. We're very, very happy to see that. We're very, very happy to see that because they take points away from first place, and now we're the only one in first. However, it's a very scary situation. It's still anyone's game as we careen towards South 4, right? Oh, and do they keep the... No, they weren't the dealer. I was like, I wonder if they kept a closed hand to try to keep the dealer's seat. False? Sure. I guess the 9 is redundant there. I don't know. If we draw a 7, are we happy about that? Then we have like a floating 6. A floating 6 is not terrible necessarily. Ugh. Oh, these tiles are not that great. Crossler has the easiest hand of all time, and it looks like they're going for the half flush. Okay, that's scary. That's definitely a little bit scary. Here, if you want honor tiles, eat up. Smoke the whole pack. What was I saying? Denying ourselves? Busting rate? Oh, apparently my busting rate is that of a Saint 2 player. Isn't that cool? Isn't that pretty groovy? No one said groovy in the last millennia, but isn't that pretty cool? It's only my last 100 games, so I don't know. But I think that genuinely we've been playing pretty well. It's just like a matter of and it's just a matter, baby. This is where you say, what's the matter, baby? And I say, nothing much, honey. How about you? And we get, it's a fun little ligma that doesn't cause as much harm. Okay, South 4 it is. South 4 it is. All right, you want a tango? A 1 Han hand lets me win this one. Unfortunately, the game is not giving me that. The game is giving me some really heavy tiles. Let's all deal west winds and restart this round, please. I don't want to do this one. I think the white dragon is not leaving our hand. It just simply cannot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this could be 5 or this could be 5, but this shape is very, very weak. Very, very strange hand we've got going on right now. Another 9 of circles would not. Ooh, okay, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But unfortunately, this hand doesn't make use of the white dragon, dude. All right, that's great. We bolster our 8-9-9 shape. I don't know what to do here. Friends, this is your pilot speaking. I'm so scared right now. I'm like so scared. The later we hold on to this, the more problematic it becomes. It passes. Let's go, baby. Baby hand central. This is your pilot speaking. We're going for baby hands and baby hands only. We'll keep that for a safe tile just in case anyone calls Riichi. Also, that was a huge misplay. Not a huge misplay, but we definitely should have thrown the 8 there. We would rather have 2 copies of the 9 of characters to throw later. Now, the game could prove me wrong by drawing into another 8 of characters. I don't know. Or a 7 of characters would kind of make it more of the same, right? We don't want the 5. We actually don't want the 5 here. Oh, this is a spicy meatball for sure. This is a spicy meatball. We just need a 1 on hand and a crosslord discarding some good tiles. Wow. Okay, very spicy. The 6-7 shape is actually strong enough, beef strong enough. I don't think that we need to bolster it anymore. I'd rather have a safe tile in case someone calls Riichi. There's a 7 that we desperately need in our hand. Okay. A crosslord's the scariest player right now. They're willing to discard some really good stuff. Ay. You know what else we've been doing lately? My significant other and I'm so scared that I'm like, I've forgotten a line of conversation that we were just talking about. I can't remember anything. It's like Memento, but instead of waking up every day and not remembering everything, it's all localized in one game at Riichi Mahjong, which is arguably more frustrating to the viewer, right? I've been watching Germa clips lately with my significant other. It's been an absolute delight. Okay, wait, hang on. We gotta do this. And the way that we get Pinfu in this hand is only with a 7 of characters. We have to discard the 8 of characters in order to get there. Oh, Riichi on the dance floor, but it's such a good Riichi. We have a Suji trap and we get to wait on a terminal. I think we go for it. Sometimes the best, there's no Dora on the, you know, there's no Dora right now. I think we absolutely go for it here. I think we absolutely go for it. We have some nice Suji traps. It's late in the game. If we get into an exhaustive draw, we'll still be sitting pretty. Ah, they chased my Riichi. That's terrible news. Ah! At least this is second place, right? Sumo, Pinfu, Tanya, Red 5. Oh my god. At least we get second place here. I don't think that was necessarily that bad of a decision, right? And it doesn't, we don't bust here. You know what I mean? We don't Despite the Ghostbusters song parody, busting does not make me feel good, okay? I mean, that was a pretty fun game. It's a pretty fun game. I don't think anyone really dealt in that much, right? I think it was just a bunch of sumo lords. And the Germa stuff is... the reason that I wanted to talk about Germa is because holy moly, that he's like unbelievably entertaining. He's unbelievably entertaining, and I get very self-conscious about silences in my videos or my streams, but watching Germa, it's like, nah, dude, you could take some pauses here and there, and guess what? They might make the rest of your stream, like your content, more exciting because you'll have time to think about what you really want to say, and just like don't lose confidence, you know? Just believe in yourself that you'll find something interesting to talk about. It's weird. Streaming is a very, very weird skill. Just pontificating about nothing. So you go Suji gaming with this Riichi call, and I don't even know if you get punished for it. Anything else that you could have thrown? You could have thrown the 5 of bamboo. How many 4s are visible? 1, 2, 3? But like 6s? Yeah, only 2 are visible. I don't hate this call. It's Suji gaming, and the 5, you know, is a little bit dangerous for left lord. And they just take it. Wow. Okay, they had a Suji trap with 3 Dora. Right. That's very, very unlucky. That's an unlucky meatball for sure. If you had dealt the 5 of bamboo, would that have killed you? No. I was in shambles here. I was definitely, this is right. This is my orphans game. Okay. And then just a bunch of sumo lords, right? A bunch of sumo gaming. Wow, this player deals in again, but they end up winning this one. So it just goes to show you, don't tilt. You can still win. They probably throw the 8, right? Or the 2 here. Not the 4. The 4, there's nothing really safe. There's no, I mean, there's some 1s and 7s, but you throw the 2 probably, or I don't know. The 8's fine. It's like Suji. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hey, welcome. Okay. Again, I'm not streaming right now, but I genuinely appreciate it. So the 6s do come from 6, 6, 7 shapes. That's fair. It's later in the game, it's more likely to come from that kind of a shape, right? Because early on, if someone had discarded like a 6 early on, like this 4 probably doesn't come from a 4, 4, 5 shape. It's early in the game. You want to keep those, right? You want to keep those shapes. Yeah, so it didn't come from a 4, 4, 5. Anyway, but this in the later game, when you have assembled all those good shapes and stuff, that's where it can become discarded. So I suppose like the 2 would have been safer here. You see a lot of 4s on the board. It's not a great situation though. You could honestly also just like fold this hand. It's not terrible. Red 5 Dora is okay. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit unlucky. It's weird in this sense. We got also a lot of Dom 10 gamers. We're all the sub 10 gamers, right? Okay, if you enjoyed the video, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. And I stream on Twitch. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 4 p.m. PST. Mondays are Mahjong, Wednesdays are Variety, and Fridays are Nancy Drew. I hope to see you there. You can also say hi on the Discord or check out some VODs in the VODs channel, linked down below. Till next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.